The time has come. 2022 is now over. And you know what that means? 2023 is now here. New year means new goals, means new you. I'm excited because I have a lot of plans for myself and my businesses for the upcoming year. So here's the thing with goals. A lot of people tend to start the year off right and hit the ground running. Then coming into the new year's and 30 days into your new goals, you give up because it may have gotten too hard. We just weren't prepared. Whatever the reason is, we see too many people start goals and not finish them, especially this time of the year. In fact, there was a study done that after 1 month, only 64% of Americans actually completed their New Year's resolutions. And that's crazy. That's basically saying that almost half of you would not accomplish your New Year's resolutions within the first 30 days. And I believe there's many reasons for this, all of which can be avoided altogether. Same study found that the reason that people failed was because they didn't keep track of their progress, they had unrealistic goals, they forgot about their goals, and 1 in 10 people made too many resolutions. Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Chris Mo. If you don't know me, I do $1 to $2 million in construction sales, got a 6-figure income, some passive investments, and I love business. You see, I make these videos so we can go ahead and talk about business and know the truth behind living a better life. That way we can both start our own journey on beginning to live a better life. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my goals for 2023. I'll share with you what they are and how I'm going to accomplish them. Hopefully this can inspire you guys to start your own goals. That way we can both crush it next year. So without further ado, let's get started. The way I set goals is completely different compared to how a lot of other people set goals. In reality, I don't even like setting New Year's resolutions because I think it's all a gimmick. Why do you have to wait a whole entire year until January to want to change your life? Like, no, that doesn't make sense. In fact, that's the reason why I like to personally set goals in a matter of 1 year, 5 years, and 10 years in order to really optimize my results. However, I am a man of tradition, so I will be setting New Year's resolutions as well. I just happen to already be working on them. For myself, I really only have 3 goals, and they all have to do with my businesses. The first goal is just getting better at my craft, which is selling. You see, I love what I do in the construction world. I bring in over $1 million in revenue, which allows me to bring in a 6-figure income. Not to mention, it's a surreal job where I feel like it's the best job in the world. My goal with this is to increase my ability to close more deals, to get better at my craft, which is selling. How am I going to do that? Easy. Pitch more, practice more, and just learn more. Meaning, I'm just going to do more of what I currently already do. Getting better at my craft is going to allow me to stay in the position that I'm currently in and will also increase the amount of money that comes in as well. If you didn't know, selling is one of those skills that gives you a high return really quickly. If I wanted to put a number to it, hopefully next year I do break over $200,000 in profit just by doing more of what I currently do. But the reason why I don't like putting numbers to my goals is because my ultimate goal when it comes to getting better at my craft is just to be better today than what I was yesterday. Now, for my second goal is to grow my ATM business. I currently have over 10 ATMs that I manage on the side. This business brings in some passive income where it allows me to pay for a lot of my bills. I want to continue to learn more about the business so I can expand my route. However, this year I learned a valuable lesson when it came to time and working as a team. Look, at one point in most entrepreneurs' life, we come to the realization that we are only one person and that we can't do everything. We can't do anything alone. If you want to move up in the world, you have to learn to build relationships. Through relationships is how you accelerate your growth to the top. Now, the way I plan on growing my ATM business is by doing what I'm already doing, but at a much bigger scale. I'm in the works of partnering up with another ATM business owner, meaning I'm creating a relationship where we can both work together in order to build out our ATM portfolios. We will be both helping each other out because we've both been in this business for quite some time now, and we've come to the realization that there's not a lot of good help out there, there's not a lot of smart people, and there's not a lot of hardworking people out there. So the best thing that we can go ahead and do is partner up together some way, somehow. And that's what I'm really focusing on next year with my ATM business. I plan on building relationships with other people in the community. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups where they talk about ATMs and starting ATM businesses. So I have ways to build relationships. And that's how I'm going to build my ATM portfolio next year. It's just by building relationships, talking to other business owners, seeing what I can do for them, seeing if there's anything that I can buy off of them, and just being in the business all together and seeing the opportunities that come my way and taking advantage of those opportunities. So through relationships is how I plan on growing my route next year. There's not really a number specifically for how many ATMs I want next year. I'm just looking at it at one ATM at a time. And that's how you should look at life, just one step at a time. Growing your ATM portfolio requires time, requires money. And the way I see it, so I can see these goals as something that's achievable, is just by looking at these ATM portfolios, just remembering that it takes one ATM at a time in order for you to get to that big boy level. I believe people fail to achieve their New Year's resolutions because they set outrageous goals where they set a number where it's too hard to attain. And for me personally, I like to focus on baby steps, on steps that I can take today to just move the needle a little bit closer. If I can just focus on getting one machine and then focus on getting the next machine, it's going to create slow progress where I don't feel like my goals are unattainable. My last 2023 goal is to get monetized on this channel. And the way I'm going to achieve this is by doing the same thing that I'm doing with my other goals. By learning to get better at my craft, building relationships, practicing, and just not giving up. When it comes to creating content, I told myself that this is a 2-year journey, meaning I will give myself 2 years of hard work, and then when 2 years hits, judge and analyze on whether this is actually for me or not. And since I've started on this whole YouTube journey back in October, things have been working really well. I've been making some progress. I've been establishing over 60 subscribers a month. At this rate, by the time you guys watch this video, hopefully I get to 300, meaning when I start the new year, I only need 700 subscribers to get monetized. At the rate of 60 subscribers a month, I should be able to get to 1,000 by the end of next year, maybe even sooner. But the way I'm doing this whole content creation is very simple, and it's really just posting consistently. My game plan to get monetized is this. I'm going to be posting long form videos 2 times a week and short form videos on TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram 2 times a day. So by posting on every single platform, I'm able to increase my awareness, and hopefully every single time that I post, I'm also looking back at the content, taking back feedback, and seeing how I can be better at my craft. The way into this content world is very simple. It's just consistent posting, which a lot of people fail to do because of bad planning. And that's what people don't realize. A lot of New Year's resolutions don't get completed because of bad planning. So how do you plan properly? You have to create a routine. Sometimes I get asked a lot by my peers what I do to be consistent, what I do on a Monday through Friday. And sometimes it's sad to say because honestly, Monday through Sunday, I do the same thing every single day. My life is sometimes really basic because at the end of the day, when you do something consistently, that's when you make the most amount of progress. Majority of the time, I have a consistent schedule throughout the week. However, I will tell you this, when I plan ahead, I'm able to achieve my goals a lot easier. And the way I'm able to do this is by simply writing things down. I am so fond of how many people do not write things down. And this used to be me. At one point in my life, I thought that I can remember everything and it's all going to be in my head and I can get things done my way. And it wasn't until I started writing things down and I actually saw the tasks that I needed to do in order to move the needle forward that I started making breakthrough results. So one tip that you should get out of this whole entire video is making sure that you write down your daily tasks and your daily goals every single day. That way, when you accomplish them, you can cross them out and it feels as if you're being really productive and you're one step closer to achieving those goals. But those are my goals for 2023. It's weird to call them New Year's resolutions or new goals because they're all carrying from this year. I like to think of goals in terms of 5 years because they're a lot more achievable. I just see 2023 as another day. Nothing major is really happening besides just changing a number on the date. That's why I like to tell people, don't wait until the end of the year to really get what you want. You should take action now and make change now. That way your life can change now. Just start now and start working on your goals now so you won't have to wait until a new year every single time. That's it though. Hopefully this video gave you some valuable insight on my plans on the future. Hopefully this inspired you to start your own journey on the new year. Whatever it is, just go ahead and make sure that you stick to your New Year's resolutions. And if you found some value, make sure that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time.